Pottahbwoyl.
Good afternoon. What's good? Today I'm going to make some curried mutton and some rice and peas. So here's my ingredients for my mutton. I've got some fresh thyme, I've got some fresh coriander, some fresh ginger, some scotch bonnets, some scallion or spring onion, some onions, some peppers and some garlic. And there's my seasoning I'm going to use, and this is my fresh mutton. So let's get it to the sink and give it a wash with some lemon juice and some vinegar. Look at them pretty colours. Let's mix that in. Now we're going to cover this up and leave it in the fridge overnight to marinate. So I'll see you tomorrow. Welcome back to Pottahbwoyl. And yesterday we seasoned our mutton and we left it overnight to marinate. You see that, how it looks pretty? And what we're going to do now is put a little oil in the wok, heat that up, and I'm going to brown off this meat to seal in the flavour and burn off the curry a bit. So we'll just wait for that oil to get hot. I'll see you in a minute. Right, so there's my pan heated up now. I'm just going to put a bit of curry powder in there. This time I'm using a different brand because I like the aroma of it. And put that in there and we're just going to burn that curry off for a few minutes before we put our mutton in there. Right, I've got a bit of a smoke going on there. I'll get my mutton one piece at a time. I'm going to put that in there. And that's just going to seal it. Now we're not cooking them, we're just browning them. So after a couple of minutes we're going to turn them over and then take them out. And we're going to put them into the pressure cooker. So, we'll turn them over now. Now, swap tongs and we'll set these out, put into the pressure cooker, and then it'll lovely. Yeah man, get things that go on. That's it. Alright. Get some more in. Okay, so I've browned off my mutton. Have a look at that. Yeah, it looks pretty, doesn't it? I'm going to make some stock now. I'm just going to use these OXO cubes. And I'm going to make a little stock to pour over it. And leave it to cook for about maybe 30 minutes. I'll take the lid off and have a look. Right. Wait for that to build up steam now before we put the weight on. Because when we put the weight on, we time it for 30 minutes before we take it off and check it. All Michelle's been stood there filming the last 2 days. Say hi, Michelle. Say hi. And she's gone shy. I'll leave that to let the pressure build up. And I'll see in a bit. I'm going to use red kidney beans because using kidney beans the old-fashioned way where you have to soak them overnight and then boil them the next day for 100 hours and all that crap. And at the end of the day, I don't really think it tastes much different. So we're going to wash up our kidney beans. Put them into a pot. Use a good quality pot because cheap pots burn up the rice. What I'm going to do is put some water on that, with some kettle water. There you go. Just a couple of 3 inches. Turn that on. So adding some ingredients. I've got some fresh thyme, and let's put some of that in. I've got some garlic that I've mashed in my, what do you call this pot?
Pedal and mortar.
Oh what?
Pedal and mortar.
Pedal and mortar.
Something like that.
Something like that. Anyway, it's a mashing pot, right? I'm going to put a few scallions in there. I'm going to bash them a bit. Release the flavour. Yeah. A few scallions, probably put them in half maybe. Chuck them in. And I'll put some coconut milk in. Now this is coconut milk. We're just focusing on that end. But we're not going to open this because I've already got one here from a previous dish that I made, so we're going to pour that in. Lovely. And I'm going to season it a bit. I'm going to put Scotch bonnet in there, but I'm not going to let it burst. Right, I'm going to fish it out. Give all that a little whisk around. Right. That's your number butter. And just bring that to a boil. And let that simmer for about 20 minutes or so. Over to the rice. Okay, the rice. Basmati rice I got, can you focus in on that? I'm going to use about maybe 1.5 cups. Don't want to be eating it all week. Right? Very important now, we've got to wash this right, and we've got to wash it properly as well. So, put some water in there and give it a good swirl around. one last time. This time I'm going to use some unbleached water. Okay. Wash it off with it. And give it a whirl. Pretty, look at that clear water. How pretty that looks. And now I'm going to add the rice to the peas. Give that a bit of a stir. And in Jamaican recipes, nothing's measured. It's all about eyeing it and smelling it and the look of it. It's a spiritual thing, you know. If you look in there now, you can see that everything's covered. Maybe I would say the water needs to be about an inch above the rice and peas. I'm going to just put a touch more in. Don't put too much water in. It's always better you put it a little bit under because you can add water. But once you've put too much in, there's nothing you can do about it. It starts again. So what I'm going to do now, you bring that to a boil. When it starts boiling, I turn it down really low. Put the lid on. I'm going to put this underneath, which is going to stop the rice from burning, make it cook nice and even. Now, if you look in this pan here, oh, look at that. And that's a curried mutton. Oh, it's looking beautiful. It's a beautiful colour. And just to finish that off, little secret of mine, good old ketchup. I'm just gonna put a bit of that in there, just to take the heat off. Then peppers a little bit, because the children are going to be eating some, see? And just take that heat off slightly. That one. And look at that, that's ready. I'm not even going to taste it, I just know that that's delicious. Right, so, rice is boiling. I'll see you in a bit. Now here's our dumpling, flatbread. It's just self-raising flour and water mixed into a dough and rolled out with a rolling pin. Okay, at this point I'm going to have to put the fan on. Oh, look at that one bubbling nicely. So here we have the final presentation. We've got our curried mutton there. See that? Oh, it looks yummy, doesn't it? We've got our rice and peas there. We've got our dumpling breads. And I've just put a couple of extra dishes in there. I made some mac and cheese for the children and some barbecued chicken wings. And we've got good old Mr. Ray at the head of the table. So I want everybody to eat until their belly busts. Yeah? What are you gonna do? Good, what are you gonna do?
Eat until our belly busts.
Good, Mummy, what are we gonna do, Mummy?
Eat until our belly busts.
Alright. Nice, now we can eat. That was a grace, we've graced the table.